CMSD students are putting their heads together to use the power of technology to change lives.
Well, this is quite a story. Our Isabel Lawrence learned how a robotics program is building prosthetic limbs for kids who need them.
This exact 3D printer is currently making part of the pieces for the prosthetic hand and arm.
3D printers may seem a bit daunting, but not to Yaricel Andujar, a sophomore at Davis Aerospace and Maritime High School in Cleveland. She's part of the Greater Cleveland FIRST Robotics Initiative, where students from 4 high schools and the Great Lakes Science Center are using technology for good.
We're just like wowed, and I was like, this is a great opportunity to do something to help others.
Yaricel and her teammates are building prosthetics for young people who need them, including 13-year-old CMSD student Ernest Priester.
Everyone's looking forward to him having an arm.
Ernest and his mother stumbled on the FIRST Robotics booth at a tech fair where he tried on a prosthetic arm. The students offered to make him his own for free.
Oh, this whole experience is great because it's letting him see who he is, what he can do, different options he have.
And now the students are looking beyond Cleveland to Ecuador, where a young woman named Samantha needs their help. They're working with nonprofit IMA Helps, which organizes medical humanitarian missions, to build her an arm.
And we could have literally kids helping kids across borders, and the potential was just huge.
It's one of the early prototypes.
Students using their skills for good and making a difference in their community and beyond.
We care a lot for everyone, and we're there if they need anything else. We're always here for them.
So the team from IMA Helps there will bring the prosthetic arm down to Ecuador to Samantha and her family next week. And they're hoping the students are going to be able to Zoom with the family while they're there just to see how everything's fitting, how she's liking it, and what a wonderful experience for these students.
I mean, and that is a life skill, truly, that they can take and put forth. I mean, there are a lot of people that need prosthetics, obviously, and there are a lot of jobs around that, those high-tech jobs that are needed to make it happen.
Yeah, a lot of exposure to STEM, which, as we know, is so important.
Yeah, it's great because sometimes it's easy to look at today's young people and think, oh no, where are we going? They can't take their eyes off their phones. And then you see a story like this and you realize we're going to be okay. These are great children, smart, and you saw the kindness shining through. They're getting the joy out of this because they're helping other kids who need it.
Yeah.
The world sometimes, I think, should be run by kids.
I know. And Yaricel there, I asked her, I was so impressed. I said, what do you want to be one day for your career? Sky's the limit. What do you want to do? And she says, I want to be a pilot. I've already got these hours down. I'm going to go work with the military and do this and get the hours. So incredibly impressive group of students there.
That's awesome. Cool. Thank you so much for that. Great story.